Do you remember when your business used to be fun? Before your competition started siphoning away all your sales? When you could do a little SEO and traffic would just rush through the door?
Yeah, you had page one listings like that without even trying.
Right. Or how about when you could run AdWords campaigns? Like,
yeah, when you could run them.
easy run. Yeah, exactly.
And now if you're still able to run them, who can pay the $5 per click for that?
Exactly. Or what about YouTube? Remember when they used to be like really happy to post your videos and that was all good, and then
ban
right,
yeah.
Facebook campaigns getting banned without saying a word.
Yeah,
about
if you can figure it out, if you can get your ads approved on Facebook.
Right, but that's not even the worst of it.
It's not.
No. Do you remember when you used to be excited to see how many sales you had made the day before?
So let me ask you, what are your sales looking like now? How do you feel about your sales going on in the future? If you're like a lot of entrepreneurs, what's happening right now is you're working harder and harder and harder, but you're watching your numbers go down. You're watching your profits dry up and evaporate. And god dang, that's not what we want.
That's not at all
That's what any red-blooded American entrepreneur wants.
I'm not trying to work harder to make less money. You want to work less and make more money, right?
Work less and make more. So maybe, Ben, should we introduce ourselves here?
Yeah, I think so. My name's Ben Kowitzel.
I'm Travis Sago, and there's a reason why Ben's sitting here holding this bucket.
That's right. This bucket actually has the secret to not only making your business profitable again,
but making it fun again. Profit and fun. Why don't you come on in here? Come on in. So come on in here a little bit, and let's call this bucket your business. Let's pretend like this bucket is your business for the time being. Now what happens is you pour a whole lot of ingredients into this bucket, and you want to retain your profits, help some people, and find some purpose, right? But for a lot of entrepreneurs, that's not what's happening, right? So allow us to kind of demonstrate what we see a lot going on in business. So one of the ingredients we put in is, let's call it expensive traffic. We kind of talked about that a little bit. Go ahead and pour that baby in there. So you pour that expensive traffic in there. Now, this is the traffic.
Only the government can afford.
Yeah, only the government can afford this traffic, basically. But this may not be website traffic for you. Maybe newspaper advertising or radio advertising. Whatever you're doing to bring prospects into your business. You pour that in there. What do we got next, Ben? Oh yes, the 12 and 16-hour days. Like that's all we work, 12 or 16-hour days. Right? That's not counting the time we're worrying and anxietying about the business, and entrepreneurs feel like they're working 24/7, right? I don't think you put enough. Hey, I don't think you put enough 12 or 16 hours.
You're probably right.
Just a little bit more in
12,
there.
16
Just a little
hours.
bit there. That'll do it.
That was more like an 8 hour. This is
there you
12
go.
to 16
There you go.
hours.
Perfect.
There you go.
What other kind of ingredients we got here? Gobs of cash. Gobs and gobs and gobs of cash, right? Every time you turn around, you've got to buy a new laptop or pay for your website hosting or your quarterly taxes.
Yes.
New copier.
Folders, pins,
GoDaddy.
everything, yeah.
What do we got there, Ben? What's that? SEO babysitting?
SEO babysitting job. This is one of my favorites because the time you spend just staring at the rankings. Am I on page 1? Am I on page 2? Is my competitor
And if
there?
you're not doing it yourself, you got to manage the people doing it, right? Or you get a good SEO company and you're pouring your gobs and gobs of cash into that.
It's never
your SEO babysitting job right there, right?
Absolutely.
Can you guys kind of see what's happening here? Keep on going. What else we got there, Ben? Your spouse's patience. Yes. Now this is not a hard physical thing, right? But your spouse's, I don't know if you got enough spouse's patience in there or not. But you know, the late dinners, missing the kids' soccer games. This is also your kids' patience, right? The missed soccer games. How many football games are you going to miss? Your kids' football games, and you can't ever get that back. But we keep on pouring, don't we?
Just keep on pouring.
It doesn't end there. What do you got there?
Never-ending content creation.
Yes. Now we got to go out there with all this social media and blogs. Now we got to go out there. Yeah, it's never ending. Now we got to create content all the time to keep all of our customers and prospects and Google, the Google bots happy, and so we're pouring all that into there. And we're okay with all this, right? It's not so bad. Yeah. But what else we got?
This one I kind of put together. This is your social
media, your energy, your tech
media,
time, right?
Your energy, your tech time.
So either you're out there, everybody tells you got to have a Twitter account, Facebook account, LinkedIn account. Now there's Pinterest. It just seems like this bucket just never it sucks everything out of you, right?
See that?
and your tech time. So you get, if you finally get everything going right, then your site goes down, or you get some kind of malicious virus that somebody put on there. You've got to,
or you need to install some kind of software that Stephen Hawking couldn't figure out, but it's supposed to be easy as can be, and you spend another 12 to 16-hour day trying to figure this out instead of doing the things that really need to be done.
Exactly. And again, entrepreneurs are okay with this. The problem is, as we can see here, we hope to retain some of this water there as our profits, as our finding our purpose. And that's what makes business fun. We hope that our bucket retains this water until it's overflowing. We need a bigger business, right? This bucket is our business. We hope it overflows until we need a bigger business.
Exactly.
But luckily that's not what's happening. So this is a pretty obvious example here, Ben. And for you, the obvious solution would be to plug some of the holes, right?
Right.
But what is it that we find most entrepreneurs do?
Most entrepreneurs are continuing to try to dump more and more water, more and more time.
Well, of course.
The 12-hour days, the 16-hour days.
Those aren't long enough. We're going to work more.
If only I could put a 16-hour day in. If only I could drive more traffic. If only I could get Facebook to approve my campaigns, or YouTube, and all these things.
We're paying $1. We're paying $1 per click now and barely breaking even. But why not pay $1.50? We got to keep the prospects coming in. So we pour, instead of plugging holes, what do? We end up pouring more and more water.
Right. And the
more and more effort to get less and less. All right. So we can kind of see what the real problem is, right, in our businesses and how we can fix it. There's another little interesting thing too. As a business owner, you got so much stuff to do, and you're trying to keep out all these irons in the fire.
Day-to-day operations and everything.
It's hard to see your own leaks, right? Yeah. So, and what else would be helpful? Yeah, if you had a partner to help you
plug those holes,
plug those leaks, right?
Right.
Plugging those leaks, help you identify the leaks and plug those leaks, right? All right. Are we about done with this bucket? I think so. We'll put it back down right now. Like I said, my name is Travis Sago.
My name's Ben Quitzel.
And for the last few years, we've been running a very profitable business, over $21 million in total revenue. Now, that's total revenue. I want to point that out. That's not total profits, right? But what's even more important than that, Ben?
We've had a great time doing it.
We have a great time. As you can see,
we have a fantastic time doing this.
We have a fantastic time doing this. We have a fun time doing this because I believe that extreme profits lead to extreme passion. It's really hard to have the passion without the profit. So here's what we'd like to offer you. And I can never say this, Ben, so I'm going to let you say what we like. It's 100% risk-free, and you go.
Business bucket
breakdown.
Business bucket breakdown.
Yeah, so what we'd like to do is jump on the phone with you. We'll take a look at your business with you and offer you a business bucket breakdown. If you can say that fast 3 times,
good luck.
A business bucket breakdown. And we're not talking about, we're not going to have like going in there and whacking expenses. I mean, we're not going to say, oh, you're spending too much in paper clips and you should cut down on your coffee. What we are going to be looking at is assets that you already have. I call these hidden assets. Assets that you already have that you're not using.
Exactly. We're not talking about coming in and spending a bunch more money on advertising, because that's just dumping more water into the bucket.
Yes. So we won't recommend spending any more money on advertising without advertising. Now, I know we're just getting to know each other. And you may be wondering, is this just a thinly disguised sales pitch? Ben?
No, it's not. And what do you have to lose? It's absolutely not. Yeah. And right now, what do you have to lose by coming in and having a conversation?
It's absolutely not. I don't want to brag too much. Just when somebody says, I don't want to brag too much, that means they're going to start bragging.
You're going to start bragging.
We're damn good at this. Either I, Ben, or our partner Steve will get on the phone with you, and we can usually locate hidden assets you're not even using, plug those up, like one of my clients, Matt Minster. In our very first month of working together, $27,000 in extra profit. Not total revenue, extra profit. Just because here I am with the bucket. Because he had a bucket, he didn't realize he had a big, huge leak in it. It was all flowing out there. And I just talked to him again yesterday. We've been working together for 5 months. When we started working together, he had a business doing $120,000 a year, and it was plummeting down. That was the tough part on him. He's on track now, after working together just 5 months, to do $400,000 this year. 120 to 400,000. That's plugging leaks, man.
Yeah, a lot, right? And you guys just started off by having a conversation, right?
Yeah, exactly. We went in, we looked at some of the holes he had in his bucket. We went for the easy ones first to fix.
Sure.
You fix one. See, here's the thing. People think that, oh my God, I got so many holes. It's a lost cause. I don't know what to do. Here's the deal. Plug one hole, plug one leak, and those profits can help you cover up other holes.
Now you've got water staying in your bucket longer, and all those things, the time and everything that we listed before is now staying in your bucket longer. It's all
So let me reassure you, this is not a thinly disguised sales pitch. All we're going to ask you at the end, after we've located some of the big leaks that we have, and we've shown you how you might plug those up, is we're going to ask you one question. Would you like some help with this? And either answer yes or no is completely fine with us.
right.
What we're gambling on, what we think will happen, is that you're going to see how much profits, blood, sweat, and tears are coming out of your bucket. You can say, gosh, why not get some help?
Absolutely.
If that doesn't happen, that's totally fine. So what do they need to do now, Ben?
All right, so below should be a link to.
We haven't screwed it up.
Right, to a link to an application or a form for you to fill out, so we can know more about your business.
Yeah, we asked some personal questions because this kind of personal.
It's business. I have to know who I'm talking to. It does me no good to try to take a Band-Aid approach.
Right.
I look at your business and we look for the holes and we try to find them. So if you fill out this, it's going to be very helpful. This form. If you fill this form out, it's going to be very helpful for me. And below that, actually a link to that, once you submit that, is going to pull up a calendar for you to schedule a time to talk with us. I respect your time. I just would really appreciate find a good time that you know that you can absolutely make, and we'll go from there.
Exactly. And we don't run, if you saw this, you probably saw this video advertised somewhere.
Right.
We turn it on. We're just a small people, so we take on a few clients. Once we're full up, once our bucket's full, then we're not going. So if you feel like you might have some leaks in your bucket,